Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be fixing the 3-point hitch on the New Holland TS115A. As I've mentioned in some previous videos, it does not lower consistently or at all without really getting out and messing around with it, which leads to why we are starting off in the pickup for this video. One of the things I want to do before I get too deeply involved into pulling the rock shaft apart and other things like that is I want to take another loader tractor and push down on that hitch like a lot of you guys have talked about in the comments, and see if just by working it a few times I can get it to free up and start behaving like it should. The catch is I only have one loader tractor, and that's the TS115. And I can't really use its own loader to push down on its own 3-point hitch. So we're heading down here to a friend's house. He has been kind enough to loan me his tractor for a few minutes to complete this project with. The weather is definitely starting to cool off on us today. We've got a sustained 20 to 25 mile an hour wind. Here's our, well, let me get around here where you can see it. Here is our, the tractor we're going to be using today. It is a Montana 4340C. I always like to return equipment in better condition than I borrowed it in, which means at the very least, it needs to come home with a full tank of fuel. And we're going to fill it up before we go to make sure we don't run out, because I don't know how much is in it. And then when we get home, we are going to, or when we get done with it, we are going to fill it up again. All right, so let me show you guys what we got going on over here. Our 3-point controls are mechanical, and they are down here. This is position control. This inside lever is draft control. This draft control cable I have disconnected from the hitch. The position control cable does move, and you can see as I play with it, well, it just did it, but it's not doing it now. The hitch will try to come up because I have gotten it to lower just a little bit. Now I'm starting to get a little bit hopeful, and the reason I'm starting to get a little bit hopeful is if we look down here at the bottom, watch when the bucket stops moving, the 3-point arm on the right drops another maybe ½ an inch. So I'm hoping, maybe, perhaps, this thing is starting to come loose. All right, so we've determined that the hitch is able to move. Something is just a little sticky. So we're gonna take the Montana back home, drop it off, and then after we do that, we're gonna install our hydraulic top link, and we're gonna install our Category 2 quick hitch, and then we're gonna go hook the TS115A up to one of my heavier implements and lift that for a while. This hitch that I am putting on now was designed, this is a Category 3 or Category 3 narrow hitch, but because Category 3 narrow and Category 2 are the same dimensions, I am able to use this hitch on my Category 2 tractor with my Category 2 attachments. The only thing I had to do was the holes in this quick hitch on the tractor side are large enough for a category 3 pin to go through them. So I had to make new pins with bushings to actually connect this to the tractor. Whoo-wee. This joker ain't getting any lighter. All right, everybody, we are back. We are working on our 3-point project. I got the hitch to lower with the help of my neighbor's Montana tractor with the loader. I got the quick hitch installed, which you will see more of here in just a second. I'm sure you can see I got this cover off over here behind me. I've got some other projects going on with this tractor that you're all going to see very soon. But for now, we are going right around here and we are going to hook up to our 8-foot wide snow blower. Now, fortunately, there's no snow in the forecast just yet. We've had a couple of little storms already this year, but nothing major. The reason I'm grabbing the blower is because it is the heaviest 3-point implement I have. And I'm gonna put it on here and work the hitch up and down and basically see if the weight of the implement is enough to bring the hitch down instead of having to use the loader on a separate tractor. If it is, essentially I'm just going to run the hitch up and down until it frees up enough to start working properly on its own. And this will also give me an opportunity to connect my hydraulic lines from the blower to this tractor and get them marked and labeled the way I want them. And as you can see, there's my plow for the pickup as well. Let me actually take you guys loose here and I'll show you. There's my blower on the right. I bought it at an auction back in July and have not gotten to use it yet. There's the plow for the pickup. And I will slide you guys right here. And if you look, you can see there's our quick hitch, there's our hydraulic top link, and now we are going to grab the blower. Alright, that's going to be a wrap for this video, guys. The 3-point hitch, as you can see, is working. It's going up. It's going down. It's just going to take a little exercising it with some weight on there to get it to drop when it's free, I hope. So I'm going to work on that for a while. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and more later.